Hello, viewers. We will continue in the operational technology, the common ports in operational technology of the cybersecurity part. We'll be discussing about port 1433, which is the SQL part, structured what query language. Now, firstly, we are going to discuss what problem does SQL solve in the operational technology what industry. Imagine running an oil refinery or a gas plant. Every seconds, machine generates informations, temperature reading, values, flow rates, alarm events, operators actions. Human cannot what remember all of this, so the system need a place to store information permanently, a way to retrieve it later. That is why database was exist. Now, in a simple word, SQL is the language computer use to store, organize and retrieve large amount of data. An SQL database is like a very organized digital what filing cabinet. And then what is port 1433? Is the main communication door used by Microsoft SQL server. Now remember, let me remind you that the IP address is the what is a building, while the port is the door. SQL is the language spoken through the door, and then through port 1433, applications can what can save data into the database, read historical data, generate report, analyze trend. Now, where is SQL used in operational technology and oil and gas? SQL database are everywhere in the industrial environment, like SCADA system, historical server, manufacturing execution systems, reporting and analytics platform. Let us use oil and gas as an example. In a refinery, temperature data is recorded every seconds. Alarm are logged when limits are exceeded. Operators action are stored. All this information is sent to an SQL database via port 1433. How does SQL works? Let me say a story about it. Okay, a sensor send a values, the SCADA system receive it, SCADA send the data to the what? To the database. The database store it on store it safely. Engineer review the data later. This happen continuously for 24 hours slash 7. Why SQL data is extremely valuable? SQL database stores operation history, incident record, performance data, compliance evidence, and in OT, data is equal to visibility, accountability, and also what learning. Without it, investigation fail, optimization stop, compliance become impossible. So why port 1433 matters for cybersecurity? Port 1433 provide what? Direct access to the database. If attacker gain access, they can steal sensitive operational data, delete logs, alter historical record, hide evidence of attacks. If you lose your database, you lose what? Your memory. Now, why SQL is a major ransomware target? Attacker target SQL because database are mission critical. They store irreplaceable data. Shutting them down causes panic, especially in OT environment. Losing historical data blind what? Operators. Recovery becomes slow and very risky. Why SQL attacks are especially dangerous in operational technology? Even if machines keep running, operators lose what? The trend. Alarm may not be logged, decision become guesswork. This can lead to unsafe operation, delay incident response, regulatory what? Issues. Why IT security alone is not what? Is not enough. In IT, databases can be what? Can be taken offline. Maintenance window are what? Are flexible, but in OT, system must run continuously. Downtime is expensive. Maintenance is limited. Security must protect SQL without what? Stopping operations. How SQL is promoted in operational technology environment. Protection focuses on what? Network segmentation, to strong authentication, limited access paths, monitoring unusual database activities. Not everything that works in IT works in what? In operational technology. Now let's think of SQL database like a black box recorder in an what? In an aircraft. If it destroy or altered, investigation will fail. One, lesson are what? Lost. Trust what? Disappear. So port 1433, which is the SQL, doesn't what? Control machine, is control what? The knowledge. Protecting it protect what? Operational what? True. And then incident history, decision making in also in the industrial what? Environment. Now if an attacker delete historical what? Data, but doesn't stop production, is that still a serious what? Cyber incident. So drop your what? Your thoughts in the comment section. Have a nice day. Thank you.